August 2024 is here, bringing with it new possibilities and opportunities. In this video, we'll look at something special from Buddhist teachings: lucky numbers. These numbers aren't just about luck, they hold deep spiritual meaning. Stay with us as we uncover the power and significance these numbers can bring to your life. Numbers have always held an important place in Buddhist teachings. They aren't just ordinary digits. In Buddhism, numbers represent more than just their mathematical value. They carry spiritual meanings that offer wisdom and guidance for those who understand them. In Buddhist practices, numbers are symbols that point to deeper truths. For example, the number 1 symbolizes unity and the idea that all things are connected. It reminds us that every part of life is linked and nothing stands alone. This number encourages mindfulness and a sense of oneness with everything around us. The number 3 is another significant number in Buddhism. It represents the 3 jewels, which are the Buddha, the Dharma, teachings, and the Sangha, community. These 3 elements are the foundation of Buddhist practice. The number 3 reminds followers to honor and respect these principles in their daily lives. By doing so, they can find a path to spiritual growth and enlightenment. Number 4 is linked to the 4 Noble Truths, which are the core teachings of Buddhism. These truths explain the nature of suffering, its cause, the possibility of its end, and the path to overcome it. The number 4 serves as a reminder that understanding these truths is key to overcoming the challenges of life and finding peace. Number 8 holds a special place as well. It is associated with the Eightfold Path, which provides guidelines for living a life that leads to the end of suffering. This path includes right understanding, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. The number 8 encourages practitioners to follow these guidelines to live a balanced and fulfilling life. Number 7 is also meaningful in Buddhism. It is often seen as a number of completion and perfection. In many Buddhist stories, 7 is a recurring number, representing the completion of a cycle or the achievement of a goal. For instance, after the Buddha attained enlightenment, he took 7 steps, symbolizing the completion of his spiritual quest. The number 7 reminds us of the importance of finishing what we start and striving for spiritual perfection. Numbers in Buddhism are not just symbols, but are also used in various practices. For example, prayer beads, or malas, often have 108 beads. This number is significant because it represents the 108 earthly desires that must be overcome to reach enlightenment. The use of these beads in meditation helps practitioners focus on their spiritual goals and overcome distractions. Another example is the number 9, which is considered a sacred number in many Buddhist traditions. It represents completeness and is often used in rituals and ceremonies. In some Buddhist cultures, it is believed that performing rituals in sets of 9 brings good fortune and spiritual blessings. Numbers in Buddhism are a way of conveying important teachings and principles. They help followers remember the core aspects of their faith and guide them on their spiritual path. Each number carries a lesson that, when understood, can lead to a deeper understanding of life and spirituality. The number 3 holds a special place in Buddhist teachings representing balance and harmony. It's more than just a number. It's a symbol of the equilibrium needed in life. In Buddhism, the number 3 is often associated with the 3 jewels: the Buddha, the Dharma, teachings, and the Sangha, community. These 3 pillars form the foundation of Buddhist practice, guiding followers towards spiritual growth and enlightenment. The number 3 also signifies new beginnings. It's seen as the first step on the path to enlightenment, a starting point for those seeking a deeper understanding of life. In many ways, the number 3 encourages us to take that initial step toward balance, whether it's in our thoughts, actions, or relationships. This idea of balance isn't just about keeping things equal. It's about creating a sense of harmony in everything we do. August, with its fresh energy, is the perfect time to reflect on how we can bring more balance into our lives. Whether it's balancing work and rest, giving and receiving, or simply finding peace within ourselves, The number 3 serves as a gentle reminder. It invites us to look at where we might be out of balance and take steps to restore harmony. Think about how you can apply the principle of balance in your life throughout this month. Perhaps it's by setting aside time for meditation, spending more time with loved ones, or focusing on self-care. The number 3 encourages us to create a life that is not only balanced, but also in tune with our inner values and spiritual goals. As you go through August, keep the number 3 in mind. Let it inspire you to seek balance and harmony in every aspect of your life. Whether it's through small changes or significant shifts, this number reminds us that balance is key to a peaceful and fulfilling life. The number 7 is deeply connected to spiritual awakening in Buddhist teachings. It represents the journey toward enlightenment, guiding us through the stages of spiritual growth. This number is often seen as a symbol of completion and perfection, reflecting the idea that spiritual awakening is a process of reaching the highest state of consciousness. In Buddhism, the number 7 is linked to the 7 factors of enlightenment. These factors are mindfulness, investigation, energy, joy, tranquility, concentration, and equanimity. Each of these plays a vital role in personal growth and spiritual development. Mindfulness is the first factor, and it's about being fully present in each moment. It helps us to observe our thoughts, feelings, and actions without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, we become more aware of our inner selves and the world around us. Investigation is the second factor. It encourages us to explore the nature of our thoughts and experiences. This process of investigation helps us to gain insight into the true nature of reality and to see things as they really are. Energy is the third factor, and it refers to the effort we put into our spiritual practice. It's about staying motivated and committed to our path, even when challenges arise. Joy is the fourth factor. It's the happiness that comes from spiritual progress and understanding. This joy is different from temporary pleasures. It's a deep sense of contentment that arises from within. Tranquility is the fifth factor, and it's about finding inner peace. It involves calming the mind and body, allowing us to experience a state of deep relaxation and serenity. Concentration is the sixth factor. It's the ability to focus the mind on a single object or thought, which helps us to develop clarity and insight. Equanimity is the seventh and final factor. It's about maintaining a balanced and calm mind, regardless of external circumstances. Equanimity allows us to stay centered and peaceful, even in the face of challenges. Throughout August, consider how you can incorporate these 7 factors of enlightenment into your life. Practice mindfulness by being present in each moment. Engage in investigation by reflecting on your thoughts and actions. Cultivate energy by staying committed to your spiritual goals. Allow yourself to experience joy, find tranquility in moments of stillness, and work on building concentration in your daily activities. Lastly, strive for equanimity, keeping a balanced mind no matter what life brings. The number 7 reminds us that spiritual awakening is a journey, and each of these factors is a step along the way. By focusing on these practices, you can move closer to spiritual enlightenment and experience greater personal growth. The number 9 in Buddhist teachings is a powerful symbol of completion and transformation. It represents the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new phase in our spiritual journey. This number is often associated with reaching a stage of fulfillment, where we've learned and grown, ready to move forward with greater wisdom and understanding. One of the key aspects of the number 9 is its connection to the 9 stages of meditation. These stages guide practitioners toward deep inner peace and spiritual transformation. Each stage is a step closer to achieving a calm and focused mind, essential for true meditation. The first stage is developing the ability to stay focused on a single object, like the breath. This initial stage helps calm the mind and lay the foundation for deeper meditation. The second stage is continuous attention, where distractions start to fade and the mind becomes more stable. The third stage is reestablishing focus when the mind wanders. It's natural for thoughts to arise, but in this stage, we learn to gently bring our attention back to the object of meditation. The fourth stage is close attention, where the mind becomes even more steady and distractions become less frequent. In the fifth stage, overcoming hindrances becomes easier. Doubts, worries, and other obstacles start to lose their power as the mind becomes more concentrated. The sixth stage is complete pacification, where the mind is free from distractions and hindrances, leading to a state of deep peace. The seventh stage is complete tranquility. Here, the mind is entirely calm, and meditation becomes effortless. The eighth stage is one-pointed attention, where the mind is fully absorbed in the meditation object, leading to profound stillness. Finally, the ninth stage is the stage of balanced mind. At this point, the mind is perfectly balanced, free from agitation and dullness. It's a state of complete inner peace and readiness for the transformative insights that come with deep meditation. As you move through August, reflect on where you are in your spiritual journey. The number 9 encourages you to embrace the process of completion and transformation. Consider the progress you've made and the lessons you've learned. Just as the 9 stages of meditation lead to inner peace, your journey can lead to profound personal growth and transformation. This month, take time to meditate and reflect on your path. Embrace the changes that come with completing one phase of your journey and stepping into the next. The number 9 reminds us that with every ending comes a new beginning, offering opportunities for growth and spiritual awakening. The number 5 in Buddhism is closely tied to ethical conduct, specifically through the 5 precepts. These precepts are fundamental guidelines for living a life of integrity, compassion, and mindfulness. They serve as a moral compass, helping practitioners navigate their daily lives with a sense of responsibility and kindness toward others. The first precept is to refrain from taking life. This isn't just about avoiding harm to others, but also about cultivating a sense of respect for all living beings. By honoring this precept, we develop compassion and a deep appreciation for the interconnectedness of life. The second precept is to refrain from taking what is not given. This goes beyond physical theft and includes respecting others' possessions, time, and energy. It encourages honesty and fairness in all our dealings, fostering trust and mutual respect. The third precept is to refrain from sexual misconduct. This precept emphasizes the importance of respecting others' boundaries and relationships. It calls for mindfulness in our actions and intentions, promoting healthy and respectful relationships. The fourth precept is to refrain from false speech. This includes lying, gossiping, and speaking in ways that harm others. By practicing truthful and kind speech, we create a more positive and harmonious environment for ourselves and those around us. The fifth precept is to refrain from intoxicants that cloud the mind. This precept highlights the importance of maintaining clarity and awareness. By avoiding substances that impair our judgment, we stay mindful and present, making better decisions for ourselves and others. These 5 precepts are more than just rules. They are principles that guide us toward a life of ethical conduct. They help us develop a sense of integrity, where our actions align with our values. By practicing these precepts, we contribute to a more compassionate and just world. Throughout August, consider how you can integrate these ethical principles into your daily life. Reflect on the 5 precepts and think about ways to apply them in your interactions with others. Whether it's showing kindness, being honest, or practicing mindfulness, these precepts offer a pathway to living with greater integrity and compassion. The number 5 serves as a reminder of the importance of ethical conduct in our spiritual journey. By following these precepts, we not only improve our own lives, but also positively impact those around us. As you move through this month, let the number 5 inspire you to live with a sense of responsibility and care for others, embodying the principles of integrity and compassion in everything you do. The numbers 3, 7, 9, and 5 hold special significance in Buddhist teachings, each offering unique insights into our spiritual journey. The number 3 represents balance and harmony, guiding us to create equilibrium in our lives. The number 7 is deeply connected to spiritual awakening, reminding us to cultivate mindfulness, investigation, and concentration. The number 9 symbolizes completion and transformation, encouraging us to embrace the cycles of growth and change. Lastly, the number 5 is tied to ethical conduct, urging us to live with integrity and compassion through the 5 precepts. These numbers are more than just digits. They are powerful symbols of spiritual guidance and opportunities for personal growth. As you move through August, keep these numbers close to your heart. Let them inspire you to live with mindfulness, balance, and compassion. Reflect on their meanings and how they can guide you toward a more fulfilling and peaceful life. Thank you for taking the time to connect with these teachings. May August 2024 bring you peace, fulfillment, and spiritual growth.